So we want to do kind of like a warm tone smoky eye today, a little something more dramatic, a little something fun, and let's see how we get this going on. So the first thing I'm starting with is just some eyeshadow primer. So primer is just really important, especially for eyeshadow. It just helps your shadows last all day long, and it also makes the shadows more pigmented so you can see the colors more clearly. I'm gonna take a flesh toned shadow and I'm just gonna sweep this from lash line to brow bone. Just sweep this. What this is gonna do is create the proper consistency on the eyes for the shadows, so all the shadows will blend really seamlessly together. So I'm gonna go in with a really warm brown tone, tap off any excess. I'm gonna start working that in the crease. It's really important to tap off the excess because otherwise you'll just get a mess of shadow on your eye, whereas you just want to get a light wash. Right, and I'm going to just take this little bit warmer of a tone. It's really nice to use warm tones because it really brings life to the face and warms up the complexion. I'm going to sweep that back and forth in the crease, kind of just over top that other warm brown, and this is just gonna create a bit of a gradient effect, which is the whole premise of like a smoky eye, the whole technique. Now I'm gonna go in with this kind of like cranberry tone. I'm gonna kind of apply that to the outer part of the eye. And when I get when I want to place shadow in a certain spot, I'll just really kind of dab it first, and then I can go back and blend it. With a smoky eye, it's just really important that you don't see different colors, but more just like a gradual transition and gradient effect between all the colors.
And is there a specific brush better for blending and all of that?
Using something like this guy, where it's more of a dome shape, is really good to get in the crease. And then sometimes when I do the crease work, I kind of like something flatter because then I can have more of a precision, and it kind of looks like the shape that I want to create on the eye. Now we want to get a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of fun. So I'm going to take this copper shimmer shade and start kind of tapping it on the inner corners. Now I'm going to work with this little purple color. I'm going to start, look down for me, but not close. So when she looks down, I can kind of see where this little outer V section is. So it's kind of like where you would make your shadow, like a wing liner, and where the corner of the eye is. And you can kind of just draw this little V shape, and then we can blend that in. So I'm using a smaller brush so I can get more of a precise application with this. So again, I just continue the lash line and then come back to connect. Alright, so I like to create some definition on the eyes, and then I kind of can look and see where I want to create even more. So just look down for me. So I'm just going to draw a nice thin liner. And I just use short strokes. Okay, so now we finished the two lines. This is when I like to take a darker shade. You can use a black, you can use anything, and this is more like a browny kind of dark purple, just so we can go with those warmer tones. Just look down for me. And I like to see kind of where the liner is, and then I kind of just wedge the brush on that outer V. Just create a bit more definition. And I just like to go back and blend all the shadows. So there's not really like a manual on how to do things. You kind of like follow the basic steps and then you use like your eye and your judgment to see how you can kind of tweak things, especially for usually like eye shapes where our eyes aren't exactly like completely symmetrical. So you do kind of have to challenge and change your technique a little bit just to blend everything and make it suitable for each eye shape. And you may get a little bit of fallout under the eyes. So what I like to do is just kind of go back with that concealer right under the eyes, and you can kind of just sharpen up the sides. And don't worry if it's a lot, we'll just blend it out.
In this eye, I use like matte colors, shimmer.
What I like to do is use the matte colors kind of for the outer corners and where we kind of like recede. It's the same thing as like highlight and contouring, right? So you want to recede the crease and you want to kind of bring forward like the eyelid to create more of like a rounder opener shape, right? And so then we use the shimmers for the inner corners and for the lid. This is a very important step. Curl your lashes. Just look down for me. Eyelash curlers are incredible. They really will open up the eye. And you can put as much mascara as you want on, but if your lashes are facing the floor. So you gotta lift them up. It's like a push-up bra for your eyelashes. And what I like to do is I like to take my finger and roll kind of up so I can hit the lashes, but I won't mess up any of the shadow work. So there we have a nice glamorous fall makeup look. Nice warm tones that are really complementary to all skin tones and all eye shapes. Ta-da! Thanks guys so much for watching. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and really fun, and you should definitely give it a try. And if you really like it, share it with your friends, share it everywhere. Why not? If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the down bar below, and please hit the subscribe button and check out our other videos. Thanks so much for watching.